What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another NBA Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. And as always, as we continue to do, put your favorite two-man down in the comment section. I will randomly choose one tomorrow morning, and anybody who hits will get a free month to Props Made Easy. Okay, you can turn that free access to the Props Made Easy into whatever your heart desires utilizing Props Made Easy, man. So free monthly access to Props Made Easy if you can give me your best two-man down in the comment section and it ends up hitting. The winner of the free monthly access to Props Made Easy from yesterday is going to be Fire Phoenix YT. Fire Phoenix YT won the giveaway with Denny under 2.5 turnovers, the Denny Avdila, however you say that dude's name, under 2.5 turnovers, who we talked about in the video yesterday, and Rui Hachimura under 5.5 rebounds. All right, congratulations to you, Fire Phoenix YT. Hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL so I can get your email and stuff and get you set up over there on Props Made Easy with a free month. All right, thank y'all for joining me as always, man. I appreciate y'all. And before we start things off, let me just say something. I've put a lot of work into myself, you know what I mean? Growing, becoming the best version of myself that I can be, right? But I got to say something, you know what I mean? And I apologize in advance. And if you have any young children, please just cover their ears for just a second, and then I won't cuss a lot during the rest of the video. But Jonas Valanciunas, man. Jonas Valanciunas went out there in the first half, 20 foot tall, got 0 rebounds in the entire first half, being 20 foot tall. Okay? Then he came back in the second half and got 7. One shy of what we needed. I am going to go grab a ladder. Okay? I'm going to grab a ladder. I'm going to put it next to Jonas Valanciunas. I'm going to climb to the top of that motherfucker and smack the shit out of him for that. How do you get 0 rebounds in the first half and then 7 in the second half? He should have easily had 10 plus rebounds in that matchup. The data was fantastic on it. You can tell with him getting 7 rebounds in like only the third quarter how great it was. But yet the way things turned out and him getting 0 in the first half really just screwed the entire play. I had a lot of Jonas Valanciunas last night. You know what I mean? And like I tell you all the time, man, look, regardless at the end of the day, you're going to have those days. You know what I mean? You're going to have those days where just crazy shit happens. Like, how does somebody get 0 rebounds in the first half and then get 7 rebounds in damn near one quarter? Like, how do you go from not being able to rebound to all of a sudden you can rebound? What'd you do, get some Gatorade in you during half or something? Like, what happened there? You know what I mean? Like, I'm really baffled by it. So, and I saw a lot of people in the comment section had Jonas Valanciunas in their two-mans, man. It was a heartbreaking day there with that play. It really was, man. He should have easily hit that. That was unfortunate. But anyway, let's get straight into the plays for today, man. All right? Let me refresh the Props Made Easy tool, and let's get straight into it. All right, as always, propsmadeeasy.com. The tools you see me utilizing on this screen in this video are only $20 a month. They utilize consensus odds from hundreds of books. We have partnerships in this industry that allow us to have access to hundreds of sports books. Every sports book you can possibly imagine. Jimmy's sports book down the street, Eduardo's sports book across the country. It doesn't matter. We have them, okay? And we take their lines, we put them all together into one to get the most accurate representation among all of sports books what the consensus odds are for a player. So when you look at John Collins at the top here, he shows a 7.41 EV percent. Now, Prizepicks is a fixed payout site, but depending on your the payout structure is different here to where depending on how many legs you make, it gives you a 7.4 EV percent. All right, 0.5 steals is his line. We like the over. Throughout the entire industry, his average consensus odds are minus 140. Okay, his highest odds get upwards of minus 152. And AI technology projection, another cool thing about Props Made Easy that you get for only $20 a month, are AI technology projections for the main sports: NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB. All right, these projections are created from AI technology simulating a game 10,000 times down to the play level. Let's say Lauri Markkanen is ruled out closer to lock, right? I don't know the situation at the moment, but let's say Lauri Markkanen is ruled out in like an hour. our AI technology would re-simulate the game with marketing off the floor 10,000 times to update his projection. So it's just really cool, really top-notch technology, which again is why we spend over $100,000 a year on just data at Props Made Easy. Like, we really invested in this thing to give the regular people, as you can see with the price at only $20 a month, the ability to have the best data you possibly can. All right, and if you utilize the top plays from here, you will obviously see a raise in your hit rate. But John Collins over 0.5 steals, projection on the over, consensus odds at minus 140 on the over. If we look at his season hit rate on the steals, he's hit this in 70.3%. Minus 237 is the equivalent money line at a 70.37% hit rate. Okay, averaging 1.11 steals per game. So I really like John Collins over 0.5 steals. John Morant over 11.5 rebounds and assists at 6.57 EV%, minus 137 consensus odds. Again, these are the type of plays I really like. These plays that are up here in the higher side of the minus 130s or into the minus 140s are my absolute favorite EVs that you'll find throughout the day. John Morant over 11.5 rebounds assists at minus 137 consensus odds throughout the industry on the over. Highest odds get upwards of minus 148. We have him projected at 12.7 rebounds plus assists, a 1.24 projection differential from where the AI technology projection is compared to where that line is. Looking at his season, he has hit this in 48%, averaging 11.84. So his average is slightly over that 11.5. This matchup against Charlotte, I mean, you cannot ask for a better matchup here for Ja. Kevin Durant under 11.5 rebounds assists at 6.5 EV%, minus 137 consensus odds on the under. Highest odds all the way up to minus 149. Player projection of 10.3. Minus 1.17 projection differential comparative to that AI technology to the line on Prizepicks. We look at his season hit rate on this line. He's hit this in 68.7%, a 10.59 hit rate. So he should be under top performing EV. Yeah, we have 4 top performing EVs on the board right now. And top performing EV filter at Props Made Easy shows you plays that not only are 5% or higher EV, okay, so those consensus odds are going to be solid. Not only is AI technology on the same side as that EV is, the consensus odds are, but their hit rate over the season is damn near 70% or higher. Okay, so you're checking every box you can imagine. So John Collins over 0.5 steals. Kevin Durant under 11.5 rebounds assists. Jalen Williams under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Minus 135 consensus odds throughout the industry. If we look at his hit rate over the season, he's hit this in 73%. So really like that spot. And then Ryan Dunn under 1.5 steals and blocks at minus 135 consensus odds over the season. He's hit this in 68.42%. So again, all of the plays that show here under top performing EV are going to be 5% or higher EV, AI technology, and consensus odds all on the same side. Not only is the history hit rate on on one side, but the AI technology is on the same side. Consensus odds are on the same side. So it's really going through everything. Any favorite EV? Favorite EV when it comes to fixed books. Now, there's 2 different styles of favorite EV at Props Made Easy, right? When you got a fixed book like Prizepicks, Underdog, BETR, Dabble, right? When it's fixed payouts, right? Just depending on the structure, like how many legs you make, the EV is different on these different sites, right? But nonetheless, it's fixed payout on either side of the line for every player, okay? So when you have a situation like that, favorite EV is going to show you the plays where the sharp books, when you just look at the sharp books in the industry, okay? It doesn't worry too much about consensus odds as a whole. It focuses in on all the sharp books. So it grabs all the sharp books throughout the industry, puts them together into one group, takes the average odds from that sharp book group only, and then gives you and shows the play here if it's minus 140 or higher. Okay? So the fact that Chris Dunn under 16.5 PRA is showing here shows that not only is his EV at 4.97 minus 132 consensus odds throughout the industry, but the sharp books throughout the industry have minus 140 or higher odds on his under 16.5 PRA. Okay? So that's what that does. And then community picks will show you picks that have 10 or more likes throughout the industry. Right now we have a bug going on with our like feature. As you guys have probably noticed, the likes aren't getting up to like 30 anymore. That's because for some reason it's not calculating new likes sometimes. And it's really like there's a little bug to where it's just not adding up. It's not adding them, right? So if 20 people click on a play, 1 like might only show. even though 20 plus people liked it on their personal sides, right? It's just not showing on everybody's screen, right? So we're working on that, though. We'll get that fixed. But anyway, let's move on. Prizepicks Demons. The best Prizepicks Demon is John Collins, over 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this in 70.3% this season. If you look at his hit rate over the season, 70.37%, which puts him at an equivalent money line, if you just look at his hit rate, at minus 237. He averages 10.78 rebounds and assists, and his line's at 9.5. Now, he has been hobbled lately. He's not 100% by no means, John Collins, but he has hit this a good bit. Make sure he's not limited or anything like that, and you can play him. All right, Prizepicks Goblins. Again, the John Collins play is going to be really good because his lines are discounted due to probably a minutes limit, so keep that in mind. But nonetheless, Lauri Markkanen over 12.5 points is one of the higher hit rates, and all of these John Collins plays are decent options. I kind of would rather go down to somebody who's been playing consistently to like an Anthony Edwards over 2.5 three-pointers made, because Utah's had so many injuries. Like, we really don't know what to expect 100%. Now, when you look at John Collins, regardless, even if he has a minutes limit, his steals is only 0.5. So he can get a steal in that short amount of time if he's limited anyway. So, and the data definitely favors him getting that steal, regardless of his minutes. So, anyway, let's go. Underdog. Over on Underdog, we have John Morant's over. Oh, let's look at favorite EV. Let's just zone in, look at favorite EV, and then we'll go look at top performing EV. Chris Dunn, under 16.5 PRA. All of the sharp books, because they're showing under favorite EV, have these odds at minus 140 or higher on his under 16.5 PRA. We already talked about that. Cam Whitmore, under 10.5 points. Not only has minus 132 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under, but the sharp books also have the under at minus 140 or higher. Desmond Bane, under 19.5 points. And then Terry Eason is down here in the 3.76 range. Honestly, I'd rather just go these guys, if not just these guys here on Underdog, the absolute top options. All right. Top performing EV, we got KD's under 11.5 rebounds and assists. Jalen Williams, under 10.5 rebounds and assists. These are fantastic plays right here. Fantastic plays. Not only do you have them in the 7 EVs over on Underdog, okay, but you've got the AI technology projection on the same side, and their hit rates over the season are 70% or higher. So fantastic plays right there. Even Chris Dunn's under 16.5 PRA at a 6.21's great. Zion Williamson over 6.5 rebounds. I mean, all 4 of these guys are great options on Underdog. So some really good spots there. All right, let's go to, we're looking at top performing EV right now on Better Picks. Kevin Durant's under 11.5 rebounds assists. We've been talking about that a lot. We'll definitely like Kevin Durant's under rebounds assists in this spot at the 68% hit rate, averaging 10.59. Jalen Williams under 10.5 rebounds assists. Like, we're seeing these guys a lot of different spots. Let's look at favorite EV over on Better. The favorite EV over here is lower EV, so I'm not going to worry too much about these. Now, the sharp books are minus 140 or higher on these spots. And what I mean by sharp is the books that don't limit the professional bettors. The guys who really do this shit for a living, they don't limit those people. Okay, so they're actually allowed to bet what they want. So in turn, the lines are more accurate than you would having a site that limits all the good bettors, and then you got all trash bettors making a line what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, these are lower EV though, so I'm gonna hold off on those. Hopefully, get some better, higher favorite EV throughout the day. The top performing EV, same things we normally see. Nothing much on DraftKings Pick 6. Let's talk about Dabble, which has some of the best value on a consistent basis. It really does. Let's start off with favorite EV, and then we'll go to top performing EV. Look at this. Kristaps Porzingis under 7.5 rebounds, 7.86 EV percent on Dabble, minus 144 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under. Favorite EV shows that it also has minus 140 or higher on the sharp books. Projection on the under as well. Kristaps Porzingis under 7.5 rebounds throughout the season. He's had 42.1 percent hit rate, averaging 7.1 rebounds per game. Okay? This spot is an amazing spot here for Porzingis, under 7.5 rebounds. Okay? I think Boston's going to blow the doors off the Clippers anyway. Tracy Jackson-Davis, under 21.5 PRA, and this is favorite EV. This is not top performing EV. That's why when you look at Porzingis over the season, he's got a 42% hit rate on this line. Again, data is number one, though. Don't let this discourage you. You feel what I'm saying? Data is number one. The under on Kristaps Porzingis, 7.5 rebounds, is first place to go. Tracy Jackson-Davis, under 21.5 PRA, 7.62 EV percent, minus 143 consensus odds throughout the industry. But the fact that he's showing here shows that the sharp books are minus 140 or higher on the under 21.5 PRA. So great spot there. Bobby Portis under 8.5 rebounds at a 7.48 EV percent. Minus 143 consensus odds throughout the industry. Sharp books are minus 140 or higher on the under as well, seeing that they're showing under favored EV. Some amazing plays over on Dabble. Definitely highly recommend you get some slips over on Dabble right now. Top performing EV, Keontae George, over 7.5 rebounds assists, 7.52 EV percent, minus 143 consensus odds on the over. Projection on the over as well. Keontae George, if you look at his season hit rate, he's hit this in 70%, averaging 9.1, as well as look at that last 15 games. 80% over his last 15, even higher if you look over the last, 80% still over the last 10. 9.9 average rebounds assists over his last 10 games. Keontae George over 7.5 rebounds assists, fantastic spot. Bobby Portis under 8.5 rebounds at a 7.48 EV. Over the season, he's hit this in 68%, averaging 7.95. So some really good plays, man. We got some really good plays on the board early today. All right, let's go check out Fliff. No top performing EV. Favorite EV over on a site like Fliff. Okay, now, as we know, Fliff is not a fixed payout site. They don't have the same payout whether you go over or under. They've got different odds. As you can see, the odds change, okay? Favorite EV on a site like this, or FanDuel, or DraftKings, or BetMGM, or Caesars, or whatever you're on, shows you plays that are already favored on that sports book. So as you can see with Tracy Jackson Davis, his under 21.5 PRA is already favored on Fliff at minus 125 odds, but yet he's still a 6.07 EV because consensus odds are all the way up to minus 143 throughout the industry. Projection on the under as well. So you're getting a play at minus 125 odds when average throughout the industry it's minus 143. If you know anything about odds, which you should by now, minus 143 odds payout is not nearly as good as a payout of minus 125. Okay, you're getting better payout. It's better value when you get a play at minus 125 compared to minus 143. Okay, but anyway, Kristaps Porzingis under 7.5 rebounds, minus 130 odds on FanDuel, on Fliff. Consensus odds of minus 144. Player projection on the under as well. Kristaps Porzingis is another solid one. So these two plays are the best options. Tracy Jackson Davis being the number one play. Under 21.5 PRA. You could solo bet this if you would like to. Really like that spot. Let's go over and check on FanDuel. Over on FanDuel, Rudy Gobert over 9.5 points against Dallas tonight. Minus 125 odds on FanDuel, whereas it's minus 147 across the industry. So across the industry, they think the over on Rudy Gobert's points is a minus 147 level type play. But yet you're getting it at minus 125 odds. That's the point of this. That's what favorite EV is showing you. Anthony Edwards, over 4.5 assists. You're getting at minus 122 odds, so FanDuel itself already thinks this is going to go over. Okay, minus 137 consensus odds on the over as well throughout the industry, making it a 5.2 EV percent. So really like these two, especially the Rudy Gobert play over 9.5 points. All right, last but not least, DraftKings. Andrew Wiggins under 2.5 assists is already minus 120 odds on DraftKings. 8.2 EV due to the consensus odds being all the way up to minus 144. Projection on the under as well. Andrew Wiggins under 2.5 assists is a great place to start over on DraftKings. De'Aaron Fox over 1.5 three-pointers made is already minus 160 odds on DraftKings, whereas it's all the way up to almost minus 200 across the industry. Projection on the over as well. Definitely like the over on De'Aaron Fox's three-pointers made of 1.5 as well. Good low-risk play here. It's still a good expected value even though the payout isn't crazy. You can combine it with a few other plays like this minus 120 or like this Dame Lillard over 2.5 turnovers at minus 130 on DraftKings where it's minus 152 across the industry. So pretty much we're taking advantage to a sportsbook having a discrepancy on a line, right? DraftKings has their lines. It should be closer to the minus 144. It should not be minus 120. So we're getting great value there, okay? That's pretty much what we're showing. We're taking advantage of where sportsbooks may be a little slower on updating a line where it should be a certain level, and it's not. So we pretty much take advantage of that right away, all right? Thank y'all for joining me as always, baby. Let's get this money. Put your favorite two-man down in the comment section. Let's give out another free month of Props Made Easy, man. We just want people to experience Props Made Easy, change your betting lives, and just do better, man. Thank y'all for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.